Hello coin collectors out there, welcome back to the Big D Coins channel. So this video is going to be about the 1982 Lincoln penny. Now I made some other videos about the 1983 transitional era, but I've kind of skipped over the 1982. So I was rolling through some rolls of pennies right there. You can kind of see the evidence back there. The box fell apart, which tends to happen a little too often. So I found this 1983 is on the end here. I got a 1983 ender, and I also pulled out a bunch of 1982s on the left right here, and a 1983 right here. So what we're going to do is use my trusty scale right here. It balances to 0, which is good. And we're going to use this to look for transitional errors. So there are some key errors that I've discussed a lot regarding the 1983 penny, but we're going to focus this video on the 1982. So 1982 was an interesting year. It was a transition year. There were some coins that were made out of the copper, and there were some that were made out of zinc. So for the pennies dated 1982, both copper and zinc cents were made. The safest way and best way to determine their composition is to weigh them. The solid copper will weigh 3.11 grams, give or take 0.13 grams, whereas the copper-plated zinc pennies will weigh only 2.5 grams. So these ones right here could be either metal, and we'll weigh them and we'll kind of get a cool look at it. And these ones right here, the 1983, that should be entirely the 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper, but these other ones could be either one. So let's get it started. We got the scale here. I've got my row of 1982 pennies. Let's start tossing them on and we'll see. So 2.5, so this must be the zinc penny. Ooh, 3.05, so this one right here is copper penny. Now these are the dates, in case you're wondering, just to verify. And this one right here, that will go in the zinc pile. Zinc pile worth significantly less than the copper pile for its metal content alone. All right, so we got 2 that were the copper pennies and 3 that were the zinc pennies. Now I'm going to weigh this one right here. This is the 1983, so this should definitely be the 2.5. There's no transitions there. All right, so I also have this ender right here of 1983. So just to prove that you can still find these in circulation and what to look for, well, coin roll hunting, I'm going to pull this one out of this roll right here. It's a ender, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. Here it is. This is the 1983 that was on the end there. When I saw that, I was like, definitely going to make a video about this 1982-83 transition. All right, so let's put it on the scale and see if I made it rich. Oh, bummer. It's not 3.1 grams. Oh, well, we will keep looking. So that one goes in the zinc pile. All right, so let's also talk about something regarding the 1982. So these are both made out of copper or zinc. There are also a very special era out there that's known as the 1982 small date that was made out of that was struck on bronze, and it should have been struck on zinc. So all 1982 Denver Mint that have the small date. Now you can tell the small date in some other pictures online. I'd recommend checking those out rather than me trying to describe it to you here. But the 1982 small date should be all on zinc. And there was one that was sold at an auction in 2017 that was a 1982 D small date, which was struck on bronze. So it was struck on the mostly copper metal. So that was a big error coin. There's only one known verified coin according to PCGS, which is the one that sold at an auction in August 2017, and that sold for $18,000. So that's quite an expensive coin. And, take a look at I've got piles and piles of pennies here, so you can pull out coins like that by just having the scale, which you can buy relatively inexpensively, then just weighing the coins. So that is a very special 1982 transition era coin. There are some 1983 transition era coins. Those are a little more plentiful. Those have sold for $5,000 to $20,000. So those 1983 transition is kind of the reverse direction of the 1982 D small date. So all of those should have been struck on the zinc. However, some of them were struck on the bronze as well. So keep your eye out when you're looking at coins, specifically the 1982 and 1983 coins. Those are going to be rather plentiful when you're coin roll hunting. You'll probably get a couple per roll. So take them out, weigh them on the scale, and see what happens. Takes you back to the days of Ronald Reagan as the president back in 1983. He was the president. George H.W. Bush, the Republican from Texas, was the vice president. So there wasn't too much else going on in 1983. Some famous people were born. Let's see if I can get a little more stats for you. The Cold War was ongoing, so that was definitely something. McDonald's introduced the McNugget, and I'll start to wrap it up because those are kind of nonsensical facts that people probably aren't too interested. So if you enjoyed this video, please do like, comment, subscribe, check out some of my other videos. If you have time and have some recommendations, please recommend a future coin video I should make in the comment section. I appreciate all the comments I get, especially those comments recommending what videos I should make. I've been focusing mostly on transition error coins in the past few videos. The variety and transition errors are definitely something that's pretty cool and a little bit different, something that people might not have known about before they started opening up coins. Obviously, the first thing most people do when they start opening up rolls of pennies and just look for the wheat pennies, but there are some other real key special dates in there, like this 1982 and 1983, that people should be looking out for as well. So leave some comments, let me know what you recommend, and I'll do my best to see that I can make a video about that. All right, people, enjoy, take care, happy holidays, bye.